2025 India Pakistan crisis, Modi's warning, the drone war, and the ceasefire that saved South Asia. In May 2025, the world witnessed South Asia on the brink of an all out war. Fighter jets scrambled, drones swarmed, pierced sovereign airspace space, and two nuclear powers, India and Pakistan, stared into the abyss. What began as a terror attack in Kashmir turned into the fiercest military exchange since the 1971 war, and what followed was even more significant, a turning point in India's doctrine, a US brokered ceasefire, and Prime Minister Narendra Modi's most direct warning yet to Pakistan. Chapter 1: The Trigger, the Pahalgam Attack. On April 2025, Pahalgam, a quiet valley in Indian administered Kashmir, known more for its pine forests than for politics until this day, 26 Indians, mostly civilians, were killed in a coordinated terror attack. India wasted no time in blaming the banned outfit Jaish e Mohammed, headquartered in Pakistan. Pakistan strongly denied any link, but the damage was done. India invoked a new doctrine, swift, punitive response, and within days its air force took to the skies. Chapter 2: The Strikes Begin. On May 7, 2025, Indian jets carried out airstrikes on 9 targets inside Pakistan and in Pakistan administered Kashmir. Indian intelligence had reportedly confirmed the presence of terrorist training camps at this location. India's defense sources claim over 100 militants were neutralized and precise strikes hit facilities in Rawalkot, Muzaffarabad, and even near Rawalpindi, dangerously close to Pakistan's military headquarters. This was not just retaliation, it was messaging. This was India telling Pakistan the new red lines will be drawn by Delhi, not Islamabad. Chapter 3: Pakistan Response. Pakistan didn't stay silent. It responded with military strikes on what it called strategic Indian military assets. 26 sites across the Indian territories were targeted. Pakistan also claimed to have downed 5 Indian aircraft, including 3 French built Rafale jets, and to have used drone swarms over Indian airspace, including Delhi. India didn't confirm any of these claims, only stating that losses are part of combat. Chapter 4: The Drone War Begins. For the first time, the India Pakistan conflict saw large scale use of combat drones, a shift from traditionally manned warfare. India deployed air and AI enabled drones for targeting, validating, and going ahead with real time strikes. Pakistan responded with reconnaissance drones over Indian skies, triggering panic in cities and activating air raid protocols. This is South Asia's first drone war, and it's only the beginning of a new kind of battlefield. Chapter 5: The Nuclear Shadow. As fighter jets thundered overhead, both countries' nuclear commands went on high alert. While no public nuclear threats were made, backchannels confirmed that both nations activated contingency protocols. The threat of escalation into a nuclear exchange brought the world to the edge, and that's when the United States intervened. Chapter 6: Trump's Shuttle Diplomacy. Behind the scenes, Washington stepped in. US President Donald Trump personally contacted both sides, threatening to suspend trade and military cooperation unless de escalation began immediately. In a series of high pressure calls, the US pushed India and Pakistan into Black Channel talks. The ceasefire was brokered within 48 hours. Chapter 7: The Ceasefire and Troop De Escalation. On May 10, 2025, a ceasefire was announced. Top military commanders spoke on a secure hotline. Both sides agreed to reduce troop presence at forward positions. India reopened 32 civilian airports. Shelling stopped. Drones were grounded. But peace is only on paper. Chapter 8: Modi's Speech, A New Doctrine. On May 12th, Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressed the nation. And he quoted, and he said, which I am quoting, "This is not an era of war, but this is not an era of terror either. If any other attack happens, a strong response will follow. Terror and talks cannot happen together. Water and blood cannot flow together." From trade to water treaties, India signaled that the rules of engagement with Pakistan are being rewritten. Pakistani PM Shahbaz Sharif called for peace but warned our honor, our dignity, and our self respect are more precious than our lives. Pakistan remains defiant on the military front but also opened the door for negotiations, especially on water disputes. India and Pakistan have fought three wars and countless skirmishes, but now they fight on a new front: airspace, cyberspace, water treaties, and global diplomacy. The 2025 conflict isn't over, it's paused. The fuse is shorter, the stakes higher, and the world watches once again, hoping that diplomacy can keep the two nuclear giants from turning sparks into fire. Peace is not just the absence of war, it is the presence of accountability, trust, restraint, and for now, South Asia holds its breath together for a sustainable, better future.